Yeah, we're great. We're on the ocean. You can't be better.
Of course, of course.
And in 2021, I bought a big catamaran in the Seychelles and brought that boat back to Durban and then spent some time in Mozambique, and then I took it to Tanzania and sailed around Zanzibar and Tanzania for a year. We have a great vision for Durban. I think Durban is a bit of a rough diamond, if I can put it like that. It really is an amazing city. And the facilities and the infrastructure in Durban are world class.
Okay, today we are making history. Today we are not onshore, we are offshore today. We're back to make history. This one is actually going on the books, believe you me. But before I actually talk about where we are and what's going on, I want to pay the rent first. Then I'll let you guys know what we're actually doing here. Right. Our wines are crafted to spark connection, create memories, and elevate every moment worth celebrating. Celebrate life, sip Infinity Wines. Grab your wine from the following outlets: Curfew Morningside, Fishy Umhlanga, Fresh Food Moses Mabita, Havan Grill Suncoast, Platinum Belt Umhlanga, Steam and Cafe Kloof, and order it from www.infinity.co.za. I'm going to repeat that again. It is www.infinitywines.co.za. And by the way, guys, this is actually insane. We are actually in the busiest port in Africa. Now, annually, they'll take about more than 30 million tons. This is actually insane. But we are a Dope Lifestyle podcast. The name is THWALA, and you can catch us on YouTube. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed, you are missing out on a whole lot of entertainment, because we are about culinary, we are about tourism, we are about hospitality. And on my left, I have Sandra, and I've got Ian COCKBAIN, right? And it's going to be a really interesting one, but everyone has a story to tell here. But let me give you a background story of what we hear all about. So basically what happened here is 16 years ago, a visionary who was into property development built a boating chartering business from one property developer to another. So Tammy inherited the name Madevu Charters. And when she procured the business, she took many risks, and with her astute eye, and the right skill set, she grew up this business. So she evolved Madevu Charters and changed the narrative that only certain races could experience such an adventure. After a decade and a half, she felt the time was right to actually leave this boating business. And she handed it over to someone who understands the business and someone who could take the brand even further. And he is Ian COCKBAIN, and he's here on my left-hand side. Welcome to Dope Lifestyle Podcast.
Thank you, Sam.
Are you good today?
Yeah, we're great. We're on the ocean. You can't be better.
Of course, of course. I mean, like you said before that, actually when you're coming here, you sort of leave everything aside and you're in a relaxed space.
Leave your worries on the shore, huh?
Mm-hmm. And Ian, I mean, before we talk about you buying Madevu Charters, I mean, I think it's about 7 months now that you're into business, right? But you got a bit of history, man. I'm sure you've traveled around Mozambique, Tanzania, and I want you to tell us a backstory of how you actually, were immersed into this boating business.
Yeah, we've always been a water family. I've grown up with windsurfing and being on the water.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple of years ago, back in 2021, I decided, I'd really dreamed about sailing for quite a while. And in 2021, I bought a big catamaran in the Seychelles. And brought that boat back to Durban, and then spent some time in Mozambique, and then I took it to Tanzania and sailed around Zanzibar and Tanzania for a year. So we spent a little bit of time on the water, and it's a good place to be.
And one would ask, what is a catamaran? I mean, we're in a boat, but we don't know what it's called.
In the sailing terminology, a catamaran is a boat with two hulls. So primarily that provides you with a nice big open deck to live on, and lots of living space down below. Also, a catamaran generally travels quite stable, quite flat, whereas a monohull, which is a single hull boat, When it's sailing, you're always kind of living at 15 or 20 degrees.
Yeah.
And some people don't like that.
Yeah.
And everybody, I mean, there's an age-old argument about which is the better boat to sail.
Yeah.
It's just a personal preference, you know.
It sounds very fancy. And one would ask, what is the price on it?
Sam, that's how long is a piece of string, hey? And I think it also depends on your personal choices.
Sure,
you know, what's really important to you. You know, some people want to sail with a boat that's got a dishwasher and a washing machine, and other people that's not important. So it really just depends on your personal preferences.
Sure.
It also, I think, depends on what you want your boat to achieve.
Sure.
And just like with a vehicle, every boat is good at some things and not good at others.
Yeah.
So you've got to try and maximize the benefits of what you're trying to achieve. I'm all into like minimalistic.
Yeah.
You don't need to have everything with you, but you really want to be able to get into places where most of the time people can't, you know. So I call my boats like 4x4 boating, you know, where you can go to places that a lot of the bigger boats can't get into.
Sure.
Yeah.
I know you evaded the question of how much does it cost. So we're talking about millions here.
You are.
Yeah.
I mean, a good seaworthy blue water catamaran is probably between 20 and 30 million rand new.
Right.
And, you know, secondhand, you would spend at least 10 million rand to get a proper seaworthy boat. I mean, you can get cheaper, but you're cutting a corner somewhere.
Yeah.
And you're going to spend some money fixing it up.
Gotcha.
So if you want a boat that's going to look after you when things out there get a bit rough, you're in for 7 to 10 million rand minimum, I would think.
Got you.
On a catamaran. A monohull is a bit cheaper.
Right. And then we're going to move on to this business, man. The business has been there for almost like 16 years. Madevu chatters. What really attracted you into buying this business from Tammy? Because when I read the story, she's really weathered the storm. At some point when I was actually having breakfast this morning, after a long while, I was having a peanut butter sandwich, and I thought of her because she said at some point she was eating peanut butter and nothing else, peanut butter and bread. That's all she was eating. But what really attracted you to Madevu chatters?
Look, I think our love for the ocean, I mean, I love the experience, and I love being out in the ocean. I love being on the water. And I think it's an experience that has been too restrictive in the past. And it's almost, I don't want to use the word exclusive, but I think you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I want people to be able to feel like anybody can have this experience, you know, and that's what we're trying to do here at Madevu, is make this available to everybody. I'd really love for people to just come and share what we do every day and have a unique, beautiful experience. It's 100%. So nice to be out here. I mean, even you've got a big smile on your face.
Oh, no, 100%. I mean, I'm in a different setup. Normally, we usually in an enclosed place, but now I'm actually out and about in the sea. It's so serene. I'm in peace. It's another experience.
You're not even working at the moment. That's how much fun you have.
Exactly. So it means I've never worked in my life. Because that's what I do. I work, and the work that I do, I enjoy it. I presume it's also the same thing to you as well.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's beautiful. So in terms of Madevu chatters, I mean, you know, you hear all sorts of myths from people that, you know, when you have a boat, it's so expensive to maintain. When you're parking it, it's X amount of money. You know what I mean? But I want to know from you, like, the whole operation. Like, how is it on your side?
Look, there's reasonable amounts of complexity around running a charter operation. The South African charter legislation is fairly strict. And SAMHSA are quite... you know, they're very good at monitoring and managing that. So there are legal requirements that need to be met. And there are safety requirements that are non-negotiable. So there is a reasonable amount of discipline and a reasonable amount of legal compliance required to 100%. Run an operation like this. And then we're more than just bare bones legal. You know, we're a step above that. We pride ourselves in what our boats look like. We make sure that our people have great experiences. Our crew are good and friendly. We go the extra mile. We want people to have a good time. That's 100%. What we're trying to do.
I like it, man.
Yeah, it is hard work. But it's rewarding work. You know, people walk off the boat and they're smiling. They're happy. It's great. It's fantastic to give people a good experience.
And maybe one would ask that, I mean, you bought the business from Tammy, and how have you evolved the business or maybe added certain extras? Because I hear you guys are saying it's a VIP experience. I want you to take us through to that as well.
Yeah, so this boat specifically, the boat that we're on today, Madevu, is a unique vessel in the Durban harbour. And it does offer a very unique and VIP type experience. Sure. We've got, you know, it's a big 50-foot catamaran, weighs over 25 tons. It's an enclosed vessel. It's got a bar on it, fridges. We can fully cater for people. You know, the weather is manageable. It's a fantastic vessel to hire and have an evening on the water, or you know, a corporate event or a birthday or a anniversary or something. And yes, it is. It's a special occasion vessel. It's not just
any type of vessel.
Just a boat that somebody takes you for a ride on. This is not what we're doing here.
Love it. Does it really have a story behind it? Because I think it's called Madevu Royale, right?
Royale is our other vessel.
Oh, the other one. Which one is this one?
This is Madevu.
Madevu. Okay, all right. And the story behind it?
Look, this boat was originally built. I mean, Tammy would give you more of that information. It was originally bought back in 2004 in the Cape. And it's done a lot of work. She's done a lot of miles.
Sure.
But yeah, like I say, she's our flagship boat here in Durban. And she comes out of the water every year. We take care of her and, you know, give her a new facelift and looks after us.
And the maintenance, how's the maintenance on this baby?
Maintenance is, you know, like I said to you, it's like having a busy wife. Maintenance is hard work.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, if you keep on top of it, it's fine. So it's got motors, it's got fridges, it's got batteries and solar and toilets, and, you know, all of those things require attention. And when something is living on the ocean, the corrosion and the rust and the amount of maintenance is more than just what you would have in your house. But this is basically a floating house.
Love it.
You know, so it's got, you know, just like you've got a house, you maintaining your home and your fridges and your car. This has got motors, it's got lights, it's the same thing. It's just on the water.
Lovely, man. I want Sandra to tell us more about the services that you guys offer here, because I know a lot of people are probably itching to find out, if I'm in Madevu on these charters, what can I actually have? What are the services there? And the things that you guys offer?
Well, you can hire the boat for a minimum of 2 hours.
Right.
We've got a full bar on board. You can have any type of function you want.
Right.
Weddings, funerals, divorces, whatever makes you happy.
No, speaking about marriages and divorces, you got a story behind?
Yes, I actually met my husband on this boat.
Oh wow, okay.
Yes, and we got married on this boat.
Nice.
Yes, so Madevu is very special.
Yeah, so it holds a special place in your heart.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
And my kids have had all their milestones, birthdays on here.
Sure.
And to me, there's nothing better than seeing somebody get onto the boat and get off happy and giving us a good review, and, you know.
Nice. And then maybe the type of events that you have, because some might think, you know, there's certain events that are not allowed, and because I know that certain charters will probably take a certain capacity. But the type of events that you guys normally have here?
The boat takes up to 47 people.
Right.
We can't stop anyone from having events.
Right, yeah.
You know? We've had some celebs on here, which I'm really proud of.
Wow, okay.
Before my time, there was Snoop Dogg.
Hey, from America, right? The real Snoop Dogg.
Yes.
All right.
We've had our great Malema. Yes, Malema.
Okay.
We've had Mikasa.
Oh, all right.
We've had the Lockenville twins. We've had Pat Simcox, Steve Hofmeyer. We've had quite a few celebs on here already, and not full functions. Sure. But because they wanted to come on here. They chose our boat to come on here. Oh, Ian's boat.
All right. Maybe between you and Ian, what's the most bizarre thing that you guys ever had on a boat, where maybe you'd say someone boarded in and they're a bit seasick? One of my crew members, by the way, when they were very young, they were quite shy of actually boarding on the boat. You've never had any bizarre situations?
I've had one a couple of years back when I was working on the boat
Yeah.
because I worked here before
Sure.
and then I came back, where a lady was feeling a bit seasick.
Yeah.
And as she walked into the door there, I wanted to go get her a bucket.
Yeah.
She just got sick all over. me.
Shame, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
But you have to keep a smile on your face.
No,
you know?
100%. Yeah. And then maybe one of your highlights, like the best events you've ever had on the boat and the best experience.
Damon Beard and his strippers. Yes, my husband was here, but he didn't know I looked.
Nice. But you know what? Maybe on the branding, because I see these bright colors that you guys have. I mean, I think it's the orange, the white, and the black. And I'm sure it's got some form of resemblance. What does it really mean? Is there a story maybe behind these beautiful colors?
I think it's just very eye-catching.
Mm-hmm.
And I see a lot of people are coming in groups,
Yeah,
wearing
yeah,
orange,
yeah.
wearing white,
Sure.
wearing, all the different colors of Madevu.
Yeah.
And all the other companies are blue and,
Yes. Yeah.
and we just stand out
Mm.
to them.
Nice.
But we also do school trips and things,
Yeah.
which Sthe will be able to tell you.
All
more
right.
about.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we're going to go into the schooling trip. But let's first talk about, there's certain people who have like an expensive taste. Someone would say, hey, maybe I just want to spend maybe a weekend or a bit much more longer. Can I actually hire Madevu just for on a private trip? Maybe Ian, you can come in on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. The vessel is not set up for overnighting, so
Right.
there's no cabins that for
Sure.
people to sleep on.
Mm-hmm.
But we have hired the vessel out for a couple of hours in the evening or a day charter
Sure.
or whatever. It is available.
Mhm.
But as I say, we're not set up for long-term charters like a week.
Sure.
Also, our ocean is not really conducive to that kind of chartering.
Mhm.
We don't have a lot of little islands that you can go and
Yeah,
visit and
yeah.
things like that. So we're all about day chartering
Sure.
and short-term charters in this business here
All
in
right.
Durban.
Nice. All right, now let's move on to the school factor of how you guys are actually bringing back to the community, because I know there's packages that you guys have and they look quite really attractive. Let's let STHE let us know about it. Come through.
Can I just say one thing?
No, go for it.
You'll be seeing us on ETV pretty soon.
Hey,
I
okay.
can't tell you why. But one of the local shows have
Yeah.
just shot some scenes on our boat,
Uh-huh.
and they chose Madevu.
So people come,
So
they
that
can
should
come
be your
actually shoot
answer.
shows and stuff, even videos and.
Yeah, they
Yes.
did.
Oh, nice.
Actually had, what's his name, Big Zulu? Not so long ago.
Is
It
it?
was a month
Oh,
ago.
nice. Okay,
Move out of your way.
no problem.
Music
We can get closer
video.
to the mic, please.
Oh,
Can
okay.
sit here.
Hello. Hi, guys.
All right, let's know. So you were
Okay, yeah.
saying.
So you want me to... Okay.
All right, so STHE is one of the crew members, yeah, and STHE knows all about the services that they offer as well in terms of the kids and the celebs who've been here. So you were talking off camera that there's certain celebs who've actually been here as well,
Yes.
right?
Recently, we had Big Zulu
Right?
shoot one of his latest music video.
Oh wow, okay,
And we also had Utira, Golmax.
right?
Yeah, we've had quite
Big
a few
names.
celebrities, yeah.
Oh wow, nice,
And
okay.
they're actually quite cool.
And you enjoyed yourself with the celebs.
Yes, I did. But then I was working, so yeah. So
Right.
going back
So
to
going back to the schools, because
Yeah.
I just want to know, man, what are the packages and what is the CSI that you guys do for the school kids? Because I see there is a packaging that's which is really interesting.
we
Yeah.
do offer schools excursions,
Right.
and then normally like our 30-minute trips.
Yeah.
For adults, it's 110, and then
Mhm.
for kids,
Sure.
it's 90 rands.
Mhm.
But for schools specifically, we
Sure.
charge a lump sum of
Mhm.
60 rand per person, including
Sure.
kids and the teachers.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I want to move on to Ian now. I want to go back to Ian. I mean, I saw that there were a couple of charters there, right? And I can see this one is it's a luxurious one. But what makes you guys stand out from maybe, let's say, competitors, or what's your competitive edge that makes you guys stand head and shoulders above all of them? Because seemingly this one is a beautiful experience.
It is.
Yeah.
So we do have, we've got 4 vessels in our fleet.
Right.
And we do have 2 smaller vessels
Sure.
that would cater for smaller groups. And that would be more like a familiar or similar to what our competitors would do.
Yeah.
Our two larger vessels, Madevu Royale and this vessel, are quite unique.
Sure.
They're almost like an exclusive type of experience here in the Durban port. And yeah, as I've said, this is our flagship vessel.
Sure.
So you can come on here, bring your own finger snacks if you wanted to.
Nice.
There's fridges on board. There's a cash bar. Can have a really nice event on a great vessel.
Sure.
And our crew will cater to what you need. Our skipper will move you around.
Yeah.
It's more than just a boat ride, as I said to you before. It's a proper harbour tour experience. Yeah.
But in terms of tourism, and we know that next month, because we're shooting it's June, so next month in July, we have your Durban July events, which really put in a lot of money within the economy of Durban. And there's certain events that happen around. But are there certain events that you guys are partnering with, or maybe that you work with, that also contribute towards the economy of eThekwini?
No, not specifically with the Durban municipality. We work a lot with the tourism, Durban tourism, and the hotels in the area. So a lot of the hotels partner with us. If they have guests that want to have this experience, we've got shuttle services that run around, and Mother's Days and those types of events are obviously quite important. Durban July will bring people into the city, and obviously, if you're in Durban, we want you to have a great time in Durban. Come and enjoy the Durban July, and enjoy the beaches and enjoy Durban when you're here. And if we can be part of that experience, that's fantastic.
And how's the future looking like on Madevu charters as we speak right now? Because I know you guys, I think it's been like 7 months, you guys into deep with it?
Yeah, I think the future is fantastic. We really have, we have a great vision for Durban. I think Durban is a bit of a rough diamond, if I can put it like that. It really is an amazing city. And the facilities and the infrastructure in Durban are world class. I mean, we have beautiful beaches. We have amazing weather. Club Med has opened their first ever facility in Africa on the Durban North Coast. We have international people, more and more international people coming to Durban. The future of Durban is good, So, I mean, we're excited to be part of that. And I don't think that Durban is facilities are capable of dealing with what's going to come. I think that Durban tourism is growing, and we're going to be part of that, and we're really excited about that.
Oh, lovely, lovely. A lot of people have actually asked me, because I think it's also my first time actually being on a yacht, right? And people always say that, what are the rules when you're on water? Because it's quite different than being on land, you know what I mean? But are there certain rules that you have to abide by? And what are those particular rules?
No, absolutely. In maritime law is fairly strict. And obviously we're operating in a very busy port. So we really are required to comply. And this port has its own unique set of rules as well. But basic maritime law applies everywhere. And we primarily operate second to the commercial activity in this harbour. So obviously we stay out of the way of any of the tugboat activities or the major shipping vessels. But the normal maritime rules apply. I mean, if you look around, you'll see the beacons and the cardinal markers, and the Durban Port authorities are on the radio, which you need to talk to. I don't know if you noticed, when we were leaving, we went down the channel and there was a boat approaching us, and it was kind of in our way, and then it moved over to our port side. So you always pass port to port. Unlike on our roads, we drive on the left-hand side of the road. In the ocean, you drive on the right-hand side of the road.
Wow, okay.
And you pass each other on the other side. So there are those basic rules that you need to pay attention to.
And also, we don't even have potholes here, so everything is just...
No potholes here, but we do have sandbanks, but no potholes, which is quite nice.
Is it? I mean, having been someone who's got experience in terms of boating, like what's the most, I'd say, not a horrific one. No, I'm not going to go there. I'm saying like the most adventure that you've had that you can actually share with us.
The most adventure?
Yeah.
I think maybe hitting fishing nets at 2:00 in the morning off the Mozambique coast. So we were in the catamaran and we were going up towards Tanzania, and 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard one of my motors go. Well, we were running one motor, and I heard
Sure.
that motor go down, and I got up, and unfortunately, the crew member started the second motor, and we ended up with fishing nets on both of our propellers. So we were basically stranded
Oh my goodness.
at 2 o'clock in the morning. And we had to dive those nets off our boats. And yeah, that took us a couple of hours in the middle of the night, cutting fishing nets off propellers. So that's quite adventurous.
You guys survived though.
We survived.
That's why you're here. No, but the little birdie told me that you guys are expanding. You might be adding maybe another boat or so. But I want you to tell us about that.
Yeah, we are. I mean, we're very excited about what we do here.
Right.
And we've been lucky enough to acquire another vessel now in the Seychelles. So we bought that vessel last week. And we'll probably have that vessel ready by the end of the year. And yeah, we've also had a couple of inquiries from Tanzania and Zanzibar area.
Sure.
Some inquiries from inland, some of the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
You know, water's just a great adventure.
100%.
It's just,
yeah.
it's really wonderful to share that with people. And yeah, where we can do that and where it makes sense and people want to have the experience, we'll be there.
Lovely. And I want to compare the cities now. What actually makes Durban more of a warm city, a beautiful city to actually have the charters rather than all the other cities like I'd say PE, Cape Town? What makes us better?
Durban weather is tops. Durban weather is tops.
Right.
You cannot beat Durban weather. It is fantastic. Although in our charters, we try not to get our people wet, but I mean, the water's warm in Durban as well.
Yeah.
So when you come to Durban, you can have a great experience, you know? I mean, going on a harbor tour with us is not the only thing you're going to do when you're in Durban. But we really have amazing weather. We have fantastic beaches. We have beautiful warm water. So yeah, it is one of the best destinations to have an experience like this in South Africa. Cape Town is beautiful, yes.
Yeah.
Cape Town weather's not always so friendly, and the ocean is not kind.
Yeah.
You know, PE, they don't call it the Windy City for nothing. But Durban's fantastic. It's so kind to its people. Durban is a beautiful place.
In terms of the stakeholders such as your eThekwini, your tourism, what would you like to say to them? And because I know they're forever pushing the envelope.
They are, and I mean they're trying really hard. There's a lot of proposals around developing the Durban waterfront area where we operate from, and there's a lot of work that we need to do here to uplift that and make that experience a lot more user friendly. But there are plans and there are activities going on with Durban Municipality, Durban Tourism, to develop these areas and to attract more people down to the wharf here and to the marinas and just see what's going on in the Durban port.
Right. Now, I like to be the voice of the young people out there who also want to be in the same sector and those who are also unemployed, because I know that there is a program that you guys have in terms of giving them the services and also trying to supplement them. But I want you guys to tell me about it.
Yeah, we have a reasonably small crew here. But I mean, there's obviously turnover in staff over time. And the kind of charter business that we operate in the Durban port, as I've said to you, is a short day type charter. There are sailing academies in Durban, and there are schools in Durban for offshore sailing schools.
Right.
And there are a lot of children, school leavers, and young people that want to work on vessels that go through those charters and go through those experiences. The Durban Municipality announced in November last year the joint use of part of our dry docks here for the building of super yachts. So that activity is going to start taking place. You might have seen that in the press. And that's going to also uplift what happens in the Durban port significantly. We're going to be spending billions of rands building super yachts here in Durban. And those yachts are going to need people to work on them. They're going to need crew. So boating in Durban is growing.
Love it, love it. Well, in closing, I don't think we actually touched on, in terms of the trips, how much are they going to cost and whatnot. I think we sort of missed that. Because this is a trip on its own, right? Because we're having a trip right now.
And we'll
um,
send you the
A
bill
very
later.
nice one, actually.
and I know you guys charge an hourly rate.
Yes,
But
we
how
do.
does it work from kids to elders and so forth?
So for the 1 hour sea cruises, the
Right.
public ones,
Mhm.
it's 50 rand for toddlers. So
Right.
0 to 2 years, we charge 50 rand. Then from 3 to 12 years, we charge 140.
Right.
And then from 13 years and over, it's 180.
Yeah.
But then for your senior citizens, we
Sure.
do discount them. We charge them 160 for the 1 hour.
Beautiful. Sounds really reasonable. I think I'll take a ride
It's,
one
it's
day.
actually
myself.
very reasonable considering how expensive petrol is.
Is
Oh,
it?
God.
So
Yeah.
we're running on fuel right here, right? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it is reasonable, I must say.
Very.
Any last words, Ian?
No, I can just encourage people to
Sure.
to not exclude themselves from the experience. You
Yeah.
know, I think there's a hidden myth that
Yeah.
that the ocean's exclusive, that it's only for the rich,
Sure.
and it's not. It's
Mm.
not the playground of the rich.
100%.
Really, it is for everybody, and we encourage people to come down. Rich, poor, old, young, just come and have a great day with us.
Right.
Come and experience the water. Come and experience the port. You're going to have a fabulous time. I'm telling you,
100%.
you're going to love what we do here, and you're going to wonder why you didn't do it sooner. That's really the truth.
For sure, man. That is Ian COCKBAIN from Madevu Chatters. It's been absolutely amazing. It is Dope Lifestyle Podcast. Make sure that you guys subscribe, like, and make sure that you follow. Press that notification button. You can find us on YouTube and also can follow us. Make sure that you follow us on our socials. We are Dope Lifestyle Podcast. It's your Facebook, Instagram, as well as TikTok. Also, we have a promo that we are running. And make sure if you watch this episode, you get a discount of 15%, right? As long as you mention the word dope. Make sure that you mention the word dope. Is there a number that they have to send it to?
Just talk with Stan.
Yeah, we've got. I actually give you guys pamphlets as well, so
Yeah.
you can give them the numbers
Sure,
as well.
sure.
So it's 081 4700 348 for cruises. If
Sure.
you want to book the boats privately, you can send an email to Sandra at info@madevucharters.co.za if you want to hire privately.
All right.
And then there's a second number as well, but I don't know it by heart.
No problem.
It's 060-486-7692. So there's 2 office numbers. And then if you want to hire privately, email Sandra.
Hey, how you like that? If you want to hire privately?
Yes.
Okay, the email again. Give us the email again.
It's info@madevucharters.co.za.
Beautiful, beautiful. And our email, if you want to also advertise with us, is info@dopelifestylepodcast.co.za. You can also send us a promo there. If you want to get that discount, and you better get that discount very soon, 15%. All right, I want to give kudos, man, to our production team, Nawe Popile, doing a fabulous job indeed. And also not forgetting Ulungelo. It's the second day today on the sound. So if this sound is quite good today, and if it's so good, hey man, we got to look at it to play with that. All right, and then on marketing, we were supposed to have Vulanga today, but it's fine. We have Uvuvu today, man. He's also behind the cameras. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been absolutely amazing. It's always dope when you're with us. See you guys on the next episode. And thank you to my David Charters. You guys have been absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
We're about to have fun, and we're going to the bar and we're eating. See you guys next time.